Regent players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's Atlanta to start out. Castro O'Neal. Outside, Smarts. That three off the mark. And here is Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Screen by Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Hamilton. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Giannis. Lakers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Collins. Takes it inside.
Well, that's just a nasty throw down. The defense deserved to get dunked on with that lack of effort.
Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Well, that was deeper than we normally see Smart shoot from. But Smart is never short on confidence.
Here's Abaji. Ellis. O'Neal with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Giannis. It's blocked by Shaq. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kick out to Hamilton. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Allen outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Hamilton. Atlanta again missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ellis outside. Rebounded by Smart. Collins, that's a two-pointer. And finished off by Collins.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Giannis inside. Pass to Okongwu. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Atlanta leads by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here's Bosch. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's Atlanta. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Leslie's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it. And normally, she's going to make it.
Here's Portis. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Well, Portis is very comfortable in the mid-range. Probably more so than in the paint.
He's not stopping. Oh my, what is stopping?
It's tipped.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim. I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bosch, the screen. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The whole sticking with it. Bosch, the lefty, with the and one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open. Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Bosch. 5 points in the game.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Back to Hamilton. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
Atlanta making some changes. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And Joe Allen will bring it up now for the Lakers. Astro Abaji. Buried from 15 feet out. Abaji's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Well, it won't get much easier for her than that. Nice bucket there.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
He got it up. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Los Angeles leading by 3. Down low.
I was testing him.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively. This time reaching up to swat it away.
And here is Los Angeles now. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Allen. That one wide left. The Atlanta trails by 3. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Bucket is good. Giannis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. Russell inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Shot on the way. Second shot opportunity. Hachimura grabs the miss. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 5. And there's the drive.
Whoa. That is how you finish a drive. She knew what to do.
Ellis outside. Giannis outside. 13 feet away. And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Newton. Outside Portis. The kick out to Bosch. From downtown. Sinks the three-pointer. Bosch has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. .144 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Newton. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Ball's knocked loose to the left wing. Wide open. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing. And also,
well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Nice job to draw the foul on the drive. That's how she's got to play. Be active and physical.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the paint. Pass to Newton. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Newton's got 7 points.
The defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Here's Smart. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 5.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
It's Allen, top of the key. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Hamilton. No good on the triple. And here is Okongwu. Fader on the way.
Ain't no way you quit with Dark Matters, bro. Man, quit. Really quit with them Dark Matters. Oh, I actually got it too. Yeah. I got that up.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. And tonight, it'll be the Lakers going up against Boston. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Ellis outside. Okongwu a screen. And that one's good, Ellis.
Yeah, but that was a fail on defense. You got to stop the ball handler first in that pick and roll.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he's just punching that one down with some power. Milicic showing how effective he can be down low.
And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also. Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Monte Ellis.
And that one drops for him. Ellis has got his second bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Abaji. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Here's Chambers. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Here's Abaji. Ellis, that's good.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
Pass to Milicic. Here's Chambers, defended by Allen. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Chambers got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Ellis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Good, nice job down low.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
Now 6'10", GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's Morant. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And O'Neal gets it to go.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Thompson outside. The tray. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. There. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Deflects the pass. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. On the wing, Thompson. Hibbert pulls it in. Boston leading by 10. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And Zoelos will bring it up for Los Angeles. And Antoine Jamison picks up the foul.
Antoine Jamison.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Okongwu was screened. Here's Abaji. Los Angeles with another miss.
Lakers foul.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. Jaquez outside. Nifty move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish that go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Here's Ellis. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, Ellis likes the mid-range game. He's got that shot dialed in.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. And Şengün throws it down.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Okongwu. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Jaquez. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Jaquez has got his second bucket. And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now Ellis, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Allen. A pull-up. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Screen by Cousins. Irving for three. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. Here's Agbaji. Kicks it out to Ellis. Second shot opportunity. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, Allen is a team-first player. He's all for sharing the ball when he can.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. .51 seconds left in the first quarter.
That's how to stand your ground under the glass. He was determined.
Here's Hackett. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Pass to Ellis. They double team Ellis. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Back to Green. Over in the corner, Jaquez. From past the arc. That shot off. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. New York ahead, leading by just one. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And here's Morant, the 15-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Westbrook. Takes it inside and finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Morant with it. Outside Bosh. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Great defense that time from Hackett. Here's New York. Westbrook with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
And he makes that one.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
To the inside. Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass. Portis has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, when Portis gets the ball down there, he goes to work. Bobby has a nice blend of touch and size.
Number 50, Corey Maggette.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Bosh, the screen. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Poked away. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Bosh. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by New York. Jaquez outside. Here's the three. Chris Bosh with the rebound. They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Lakers making a switch here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Back to Brooks. Pass to Newton. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And you know, the floater is not only a difficult shot to master, it's also a difficult shot to defend.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Out to Brooks. Here's Portis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Count it, good. Newton's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And stolen by Portis. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Şengün. And Beal puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Ellis can't get it to go. New York leading by 3. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up.
Giannis!
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And right now, the D has no answer.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Şengün with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Bosh. Deflects the pass. Pass to Okongwu. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Irving. It's deflected.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Ellis, that's good.
3 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him. And Bosh proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Outside, Beal. Shoots from the line. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And now, here comes Bosch in the break. Here's Irving. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Newton. Out to Brooks. Pass to Allen. Şengün with the rebound. New York leading by 4. On the top of the key. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
How about Westbrook turning the clock back a little right now? He's cooking with grease.
Took him no time at all on that one. Newton's got 6.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Williams scanning the floor. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
There's Beal with the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. New York leads by 4. And
35.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. New York leading by 4. What's it 5 from 18? And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Allen outside. Ellis outside. 5 on the clock. Over Green. And another basket for the Lakers.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Green. There's the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
First team foul.
Here's Ellis. And count it from 19 feet away.
You can't take any points for granted in the NBA. That's a great bucket.
Here's Hawkins. And he jams it in.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Green puts it right back up and in.
If he's not a sure thing in the paint, Cousins is pretty close.
And a fast break now for New York. Knocks down the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
New York leading by 5. Here's Beal. From deep. The 3 goes down.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Number 50. Corey McGrady.
On the wing, Green. Big time jam. He was ready to receive deliver.
And Cousins, at his size, able to handle and finish like a guard. Very nimble in the pick and roll.
Allen. One dunk after another. Woo!
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Ellis outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Allen. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
New York calls timeout. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And New York making a change here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And New York making a change here.
Number 3.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A three-pointer. Good.
That one's going to be the final dagger. And these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Oh, here he comes. My goodness. Whew. Ferocious finish. Oh, he rocked the rim. Now Irving. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And taken away by Ellis. It's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So, Toronto wins the tip. Here's O'Neal. It's not going to go for him. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Pass to Shaq. Banked in off the glass.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
first team foul.
Ellis outside. Kick out to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-time.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Giannis outside. And the basket is good. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
A towering presence. Antetokounmpo uses his size to his advantage down low.
Ellis outside. Pass to Abaji. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Here's Ilgauskas. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here he goes. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a vicious throwdown by the big man Okongwu. He doesn't mess around on the drive.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Ellis. The 17-footer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, Ellis likes the mid-range game. He's got that shot dialed in.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson left side. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, I like to see that. The mid-range is not dead yet.
.54 seconds left to play here in the first. Out to Thompson. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Thompson sends it back.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player. Can compete with the best of them.
And the Lakers making a change here. Toronto trails by 4. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Magic Johnson.
Shaq's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
With 1 on the clock, it's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Now, here is Maggette. And no good that time. And so here's Toronto. Hero from long range. Bosh grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Thompson misses. Here's Toronto now. Stolen. And here we go. A pull-up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations. And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Left side, Bosch. Shot clock at 6. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, you love to see him put it on the floor, go right at the defense. Oh, defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now Ellis. Pass to Portis. Back to Ellis. 5 on the clock. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
You talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And a wide open look for Hero. No good with the triple. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, and all-time great breaking new ground. I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Hero, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And Portis throws it down.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Ellis. It's rebounded by Jock. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And finished off by Williamson.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, Okongwu is a very skilled player. A big man that sees over defenders well and delivers quality passes to his teammates.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Lets it go with a 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Lakers lead